you start thinking whether people are going to understand what you're doing, that's a mistake. You just do what you can do, and you make it the best you can make it. And I think if it's beautiful, even if people don't understand it, they'll still be drawn to it. You know, sometimes you see a painting and you don't understand what it's about, but it's still beautiful.
Should I know I would come see Yahweh? She knows.
If I thought about the audience, I never would have written songs like Disarm, which may strike people as ironic, but when you think of yourself in a certain way, you know, you don't think of yourself as writing a song. I never thought I would write a song like Disarm, you know, but it came to me, and then I went through this weird battle in my mind whether or not I should even put it out because it wasn't who I thought I was. And I think a lot of those songs have helped define me as a person.
I choose to express in those things whatever I want to express. Mm-hmm. Nobody questions an artist's emotional attitude in a painting or in a picture, but somehow musically we have to dissect the where it comes from.
We were there right through this kind of meteoric rise of alternative music, and it was a beautiful thing, and then now we're suffering in the wake of the imitation.
Smashing Pumpkins, Billy, Jimmy, Melissa, and James, welcome to Montreal and welcome to Musique Plus. How are you? Special welcome to Melissa, back home, I guess.
Merci bien à Montréal.
I guess we just have difficulty hearing us because of all the noise, the excitement in here. You guys are happy to see them.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
How about you?
That was a great intro, by the way. There's so much energy in the band. Is the dynamic changed at all? I mean, does it feel like a new start? Jimmy, you're back. Melissa's with the mix now. Fresh new start for the Pumpkins?
No, it's more like the same old. You know what? Same old.
Is it more like the same old? Billy, how does the dynamic of the band? I mean, I'm assuming that the dynamic of the band is extremely important for a songwriter because your songs get learned, but translated through the musicians as well. So.
It's hard to explain. We're always whatever we're doing, we're excited about. So we're excited about playing hard rock at the moment. Next year we could change. 2 years ago we weren't excited, so we didn't. You know, we're always excited about what we're doing, and certainly having Jimmy back has helped make that happen. And Melissa, the rock goddess that she is,
goddess,
is laying it down.
What do you think of that, Melissa, the rock goddess?
I like the rock part a whole lot, and the goddess part is innate because I'm a lady, so I love it.
All right. Alors, on parle évidemment du fait que la formation est de retour ensemble. Il y a Jimmy qui est de retour au sein de la formation et puis il y a Melissa aussi qui se rajoute à tout ça. Au niveau de la dynamique du groupe, évidemment, c'est très important. Billy me parle du fait que c'est un petit peu difficile à décrire en fait, la dynamique du groupe. Il dit on est très content de faire ce qu'on fait, on est très content de faire du rock. Il y a à peu près 2 ans, on voulait plus faire ça. Maintenant, on est content. Je sais pas qu'est-ce qui va arriver un petit peu plus tard. Puis il dit la déesse du rock, Melissa, est au sein du groupe. Alors ça peut pas faire mal non plus. You talked a little bit about the fact that 2 years ago, whatever, you said that you didn't want to do rock anymore. Jimmy is part of the reason why you've gone back to doing the rock. But what are the things that you've learned from recording or writing Adore that you wanted to kind of bring into Makina?
Well, we used to believe that at some point the dynamics of what we were doing were making the songs suffer. And so Adore was very much about learning how to make the songs be dynamic melodically. So I think we've brought that to the new album.
Okay. So a melodic more.
Well, it's sort of like when we couldn't write good songs, we made lots of loud noise to make it seem like they were good.
Okay.
Now we've learned how to pretend and make good songs and still pretend. Yeah.
And
yeah. It was more just trying to learn how to make something that's quiet be just dynamic as well. Like just as loud as any loud song. So we feel we can move in any territory now, and that was a big step for us to do that.
Do you find that lies in arrangement or melody, or?
It's got a lot to do with melody and arrangement, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, that's why the Beatles, I think, have endured for so long, is the songs are such tremendous melodic songs. And that's something I thank the Beatles. And they're from Montreal, aren't they, the Beatles, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And,
oh, sure. Born and
Canada's
raised.
finest. And it's just trying to understand that. And that was very important. So not having Jimmy, we had to learn how to actually write songs. And now that Jimmy's back, we could still rock and write
Now
songs.
you can still rock. Alors, on parle du fait que sur Adore, le groupe avait décidé d'aller dans une direction complètement différente, un petit peu plus électronique, je peux me permettre de dire. Et puis, j'ai demandé quelles sont les choses qu'on a appris par rapport à l'enregistrement ou l'écriture des chansons sur Adore qu'on a pu amener donc sur cet album-là. On parle du fait que, bon, avant, on aimait beaucoup faire beaucoup de bruit, mais on se concentrait pas nécessairement sur le côté mélodique de la chanson. Et c'est plutôt ce qu'on a appris maintenant, peut-être un peu avec le retour de Jimmy, le fait qu'on se concentre un petit peu plus sur la structure de la chanson et la mélodie. Try to summarize in French. Oui.
Right.
Yes. I'm curious to know one thing about the album, and we've met earlier. People don't know here, but we talked about Joy Division when we met because of my tattoo, and I did hear.
Can you show your tattoo?
Yes, we've seen my tattoo already. I think
okay,
it's here. It's okay, yeah, we talked about Joy Division.
Why don't you show them the New Order tattoo on your back, though?
No, I don't have a New Order tattoo on my back.
And there's a Cure tattoo on your ass that we want to see.
On my bum?
I guess you know her pretty well, eh?
I think you're saying that because... Anyways, I'm not going to go there, but whatever. Do you have any tattoos? Let's just go...
No.
Okay, you don't.
No, I am not a modern-day pagan, and I'm very proud of that.
Okay. But can we go back to the Joy Division then, seeing we're talking about tattoos and stuff?
Absolutely.
And, you know, the one on my bum we'll just forget about for now. I do hear, I don't know, echoes of Joy Division on the album. It seems like on your previous albums, the other influences weren't as apparent as on this one. Why now? Why all of a sudden this, I don't know.